Children, come, come. You've arrived at just the right
Me
moment.
estaba buscando, Madam Ping.
I've
¿Para
been
qué?
looking for you.
¿Qué hice?
Oh, what is it, Granny? Need any help?
Oh, no, no. You've done so much for Liyue Harbor
Sí, verdad, ya
already.
es demasiado yo.
I could hardly ask for more.
Hagan una estatua a mi nombre.
In fact, my old friends and I have been putting our heads together to think of what sort of gift we might give you in return.
Una estatua.
A gift? For Paimon?
Es usted demasiado amable. Una estatua, por
Oh,
favor.
child, you are so very modest. Uncommonly so, even. But you mustn't decline this gift. I simply won't allow it. When you traversed my old teapot in search of the cleansing bell, I heard your little friend mention that you often camp out in the wilds. That simply won't do. Especially since I imagine you still have a very long journey ahead of you. Fortunately, I have not yet grown so old as to see my subspace creation abilities atrophy.
¿Qué es la creación dimensional?
Oh, did my friends never mention that
No,
to you?
nunca lo mencionaron.
Well then, it is a blessing we old folks once received from Rex Lapis, part of our illumination, if you will. I will not go into too much detail, but subspace creation is the ability to create a small, autonomous pocket world. The teapot
Wow,
that
por
you
eso es que la
entered
taza era
previously
toda
was a little
compleja y
trinket created
gigante.
using that ability.
¿Baratija?
So, in the eyes of an Adeptus, creating a magic teapot world is just child's play,
Sí,
huh?
es súper sencillo de hacer.
Indeed, the teapot is nothing to boast of. One such as myself must depart from this realm to create a world of one's own.
¿Qué pasa hacer?
Rex Lapis, on the other hand, moved mountains and seas. That is what one might call an exercise
Ocupa
of
esto,
true
ven.
power. But that's enough nostalgia for now. The gift that I have prepared for you just requires a few final materials to add the finishing touch.
¿Qué materiales faltan?
That's right! Finding stuff's what we're good at, after all.
Oh, settle down now, children. There's no need for you to go running hither and thither. I have already found a fleet-footed youngster to prepare what I need. What's more, I doubt that you would know how to find the materials I am searching for. Some of them are very rare indeed these days.
¿Qué materiales son, si puedo preguntar?
Well, for starters, I require some shimmer soil from the banks of Dihua Marsh. Back in the day, it could only be found where the glazed lilies thrived most profusely.
Que pone aquí, la hija de Madam Ping tuvo un hijo con un ciervo y salió ya Fei de allí.
You would have to dig downward, following the roots of the glazed lilies, and if you were lucky enough, you just might find a small patch of shimmer soil there. But almost no one has been able to find shimmer soil in this manner since Dihua Marsh came to be the way it is today. Even more difficult to find is smaragdus jadeite, which must be chiseled from the rock of the chasm. Or so it used to be. Ever since the Blackcliff Forge opened for business, they've slowly but surely stripped the mines all but completely bare of it. In any case, smaragdus jadeite is an adepti treasure, and the adeptal power within is not something that most humans can withstand. Extended contact with it is, in fact, harmful to humans.
Ajá.
Goodness knows if that child will succeed in finding these items.
¿Quién es esa niña?
Well, since you're an Adeptus, Granny, the person you asked for help, they must be an Adeptus too, right?
Yes. I suppose she does count as an Adeptus.
She counts? How come there are so many Adepti in Liyue Harbor? We seem to bump into them all the time. It feels like even when you go out to eat, you could be sitting next to an Adeptus and never even know it.
Sí, va. Ciudad de Adeptus aquí,
Maybe
Liyue.
so. Who can say? A fair few of my old friends are rather fond of mundane mortal life, after all.
I'm back, Granny.
Ajá.
Oh, I don't
Hablando
believe we've
de...
met.
Ah, allow me to do the honors. This child here is Yanfei. She's the one helping run some errands for me.
Hablando de Yanfei, ve.
Yanfei, I believe you've already heard of the traveler and her traveling companion.
Of course, who hasn't?
Gusto conocerte,
Much has
Yanfei.
been written about you in the Millilith's records. You became one of Liyue's most wanted after the Millilith marked you as a suspect
Nada
following the
creer.
incident at the Rite of Dissension.
Ay,
After
se
which,
le llegó mi
you
wiki,
fought off
ve.
the Millilith at Julian Karst and made contact with the Fatui. Before finally defeating an ancient god together with Granny and her associates, and subsequently being cleared of any and all suspicion by the Chiseng. What a shame.
¿Cómo que qué pena que no fuera yo culpable de todo esto?
A shame that we didn't meet sooner.
Ah, ok. Qué pena que no nos
If
conocemos
we
antes.
had,
Ok, te
well,
salvaste, te
I
salvaste.
can't say that I would have been able to clear you of suspicion immediately, but it certainly would have been less, embarrassing for you. Allow me to introduce myself once more. I'm Yanfei, a legal advisor. Got a legal problem? You can come right to
Es
me.
abogada, Yanfei.
Oh, yes. Here's my business card. You'll find it has my contact
Negocios.
details and
Vivían
office
puro
address.
negocios todo,
Keep
¿no?
it handy. If you have an urgent issue, just leave me a note at this address. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, I offer a very generous discount for first-time customers.
All right,
¿Y para qué quiero que
Yanfei,
seas mi
all
abogada,
right.
Yanfei?
Let's get to the business at hand. I do not think these two are in any dire need
No
of
ocupo
legal
abogados
assistance
ahorita.
at the moment.
Nadie cree que estoy haciendo
You
ya.
have to excuse Yanfei. She's always been like this, ever the talkative one when it comes to her own affairs.
¿De verdad eres un Adeptus?
Paimon was gonna ask the same question. You seem
Todos son
really
Adeptus
different
en
from the
Allí. Tienes
ones
razón.
we've met before. An Adeptus? I guess. Kinda.
Como
My
que
old
más o
man said
menos.
he was one anyway. He mentioned that he once campaigned with Rex Lapis for a long old time, and then after that was all over, he went back and married my mom.
Ajá.
They had me, and once I was all grown up, the two of them upped and left on a journey, leaving me with Granny here.
Si tú lo dices,
Well,
¿eres
that's a bit
Adeptus?
casual for an Adeptus.
Bien casual, sí. Mi padre era mano derecha de Rex Lapis y yo aquí.
Harbor and all that stuff? What do
Normal.
you mean he just went back to get married? Well, my dad did say that he'd talked it through with Rex Lapis and that he was fine with it. Even contributed towards the wedding gift, apparently. Anyway, let's not dwell on that too much. So, Granny, I've gotten a hold of most of the stuff you asked for, except for Smaragdus Jadeite. I couldn't find any at all.
Is that so? But Smaragdus Jadeite is really rather essential. Yanfei, are you sure you can't find some other way? They have helped Liyue greatly.
Hazme una
after
estatua
all.
mejor, hombre.
It is only right
En tu
that they
te-
are
en tu
duly
tetera.
rewarded.
I know, Granny, you've told me 1,000 times already. Well, the chasm's definitely a no-go, but there's still a chance we can figure out some alternative means of procurement. Hold on a moment. Let me have a look.
Te dejo ver. Y ese libro está cool.
Whoa, that's a really thick
Sí, qué grueso
What
está.
kind of things do you write in there? Commercial consultancy. Or Snezhnaya. Ah, found him. Krusel. A Snezhnayan merchant who once came to me with some legal queries on certain articles in the legal codices. If my memory serves, all of them had to do with rare ores. He mentioned that he was considering acquiring some Smaragdus Jadeite to make hairpins, and wanted to know if there were any legal ramifications that he should be aware of. Said he was planning to sell them in Snezhnaya. So, I guess I'll go look for him. With any luck, he'll have gotten his hands on some Smaragdus Jadeite, or might have an idea of where we can find some.
Iremos contigo.
Oh, you want to join me?
Sí.
I suppose that's no
Te quiero conocer
problem,
más,
but
Yanfei.
it's best if you just stand by and watch. If you try to get involved, you'll only risk placing yourself in legal jeopardy.
No, yo como que
Wow.
observar.
Adeptus imploring us to avoid incurring legal liability. Well, that's a first for sure. Best we be a little more careful than usual while we're with her.
Venimos a aquí, Crisol. Hola. Ah, Crosol, no Crisol. Crosol. Crosol.
Hello, Mr. Crossell. How's business been?
Oh, good, very good. All thanks to your advice, Miss Yanfei. What brings you here today?
You're too kind. I was simply doing my job. Now, I believe that the last time we met, you mentioned that you were looking to source some smaragdus jadeite to make hairpins. Have there been any further developments on this front?
Well,
La cara de
yes, as a matter of fact,
Le falta
in
la
the
nariz.
end I did acquire a small piece of smaragdus jadeite and had it fashioned into a pair of hairpins. Miss
Horquillas.
Yanfei, might I presume that you have an interest in the hairpins? I must apologize, I've already rented them out to a lady named Chiao. If you'd like to
Horquillas
inspect them,
alquiladas.
you may have to wait quite some time.
Wait, isn't smaragdus jadeite really rare? Aren't you worried about the hairpins getting damaged or lost while they're being rented out?
Muy buena pregunta, Paimon.
No, I'm not worried in the
Tiene
slightest
un
because I signed a
depósito.
contract with Miss
Un
Chiao
depósito
for renting them to
seguramente.
her. The contract makes it quite clear that if she loses or damages the item in question, she must compensate me for its full original
Pero se
value.
pierde material.
In return, I included a clause that guarantees the smaragdus jadeite is genuine, with a penalty of 10 times the item's value payable by me,
Okay.
Miss Chiao, in the event that it is shown to be a fake.
Los términos del contrato son tan claros como el agua.
Guaranteed genuine, with 10 times the value payable if this claim is shown to be false. Yes, these terms are very clear
Esta va a ser
indeed.
una visión muy legal,
Of
¿no?
course.
Con muchos contratos,
This way,
muchos
both
términos
the
y
client and I
condiciones.
have the assurance we need. To ensure fairness, each of us has retained an original copy of the contract.
In that case, might you know where Miss Chiao lives? We'd like to pay her a visit and have a look at the hairpins.
Sí, yo quiero verlas
of
también,
course.
las horquillas.
She wrote her address down when we signed our contract. Here, I'll mark it on your
Gracias,
map for you.
Crosol.
Thanks a lot, Mr. Crossell.
Mr.
We'll be
Crossell.
off now.
Vamos a ver. ¿Quién alquiló las? Busca a Xinxiao. ¿Dónde está? Aquí arriba. Aquí es, cabal. Yo quiero escalar. Vaya. ¿Eres tú? ¿Tú eres Madame? Perdiste las cosas, ¿verdad, Madame?
Whatever shall I do?
Disculpe, ¿es usted la señorita Xiao?
Yes, that's me.
Perdiste las,
Is there something I can help you
perdiste
with?
las cosas, ¿verdad?
How do you do, Miss Chiao? We understand from Mr. Crossell that you
horquillas.
recently rented a pair of hairpins from him. My associates and I are very interested in them.
¿Quién alquila
Would you mind
horquillas?
letting us take a look at them?
Las
The
perdí.
hairpins. I can't lend
Ay,
them
mi
to you
mente,
right
las
now.
perdí.
I
Se va a tener que
I've
pagar
lost
todo el
them.
valor a
don't know how
Croswell.
it could have happened. I always kept them right by my side, and I hadn't even worn them yet.
Te las
I
robaron
spent so
entonces.
much money on them. If I have to pay their original value, there's no way I could come up with that amount of money on such short notice.
Y nuestra cara así como que la cagaste. Pero bueno, en primer lugar, ¿para qué las quieres?
My family is in the ore business too, but business has been suffering ever since the chasm was sealed off. We now have a backlog of paid-up orders just sitting around, so we've been having to purchase some stock from other ore merchants to complete them. A big banquet is coming up in a few days, and several ore merchants I know of will be there. I need this opportunity to mingle and discuss prices. That's what the hairpins were for, to keep up appearances. I can't have them looking down on me.
Para que no me humillen. Ok.
But now that I've lost the
Yo
hairpins,
pensé que era para hacer negocios,
what
pero
will I do?
para que no lo humillaran.
Why does Paimon have a sudden strong sense of deja vu?
Quizás porque esta es la parte en la que decimos, déjamelo a mí.
Would you really? I sent a commission to the Adventurers Guild, but I haven't heard anything
Yo
back
soy del
from them
gremio de
yet.
aventureros también.
Hold on. Don't run off looking for the hairpins just yet. Miss Chiao, would you let me have a look at the
Ya,
rental
te dije que iba a ser
contract
muy
you
legal
signed?
todo esto.
Huh? Well,
Vamos a ver la letra
sure, I
pequeña
have
del
it right
contrato.
here.
Let me see.
That's right! Yanfei said she's a legal advisor, didn't she? Maybe she can help Chiao somehow.
Eso sería un poco injusto para Croswell.
True. Though surely there must be a win-win solution.
Right.
¿Qué encontremos?
I finished
Las
reading the
horquillas.
contract. The terms are very clear, and they do indeed stipulate that you must pay Mr. Crossell the original value of the hairpins as compensation for the loss. Furthermore, the contract also expressly states that the amount of compensation must take current market prices into account.
Ajá, entonces si baja el
And given the
precio.
rarity of smaragdus jadeite, I fear that the final amount of compensation may end up being
Y si cae el
significantly
precio
higher as a
de
result.
la mineral,
Even higher. Oh no.
te vamos a ayudar, hombre.
Chicho
No te
looks like
preocupes.
she's about to faint.
However, all of this is assuming that it is indeed genuine smaragdus jadeite that was inlaid into the hairpins.
Ajá, sí, genuina,
Did you
tienes
really have
razón.
to pause before saying that part? Anyway, the hairpins are large.
Nos da siempre una idea después,
how exactly
pero
will we
si
be
no,
able to
y si
find
es la
out
otra
if the
opción
jadeite
que no
is
están
genuine or
pensando,
not? Whichever way you look at it, we've got to start by finding
tenemos que
those
encontrar las
hairpins.
horquillas.
Except that if we found the hairpins, there'd no longer be any need to check whether the jadeite is genuine, would there?
Ay, que está quedándose todo Yanfei, amigos. Voy a encontrar las horquillas aunque ya no
Please.
quiera. Si las encuentro es una mala opción, si las encuentro es una mala opción,
Don't trouble yourselves over
las vamos a
this.
encontrar.
The fact is, I lost the item and I should pay compensation.
Pero es una suma muy enorme.
However much it is, I will have to pay it.
¿Ya la va a pagar? Ok.
My family are merchants after all.
Somos millonarios, no
It's
me da
vital that
igual.
we keep our word and respect our contracts.
Un poquito más, no me da
Now
igual
that it's
pagarlo.
come to
Dice.
this, I really shouldn't keep Crossell in the dark any longer. I'll go and inform him of the issue, and then
No, espérate, voy a encontrar las
negotiate the amount of
horquillas.
compensation.
No te apresures.
Yes, legally speaking, it seems this is the most sensible course of action. But before that, I have some questions about the hairpins.
Ah, ¿qué
So
preguntas
hold on
quieres?
a moment, Mr. Chow. When you first touched the hairpins, what did you feel?
What did I feel?
¿Qué se sentía? ¿Qué notaste de las
Well,
horquillas?
I remember that the gemstones set into the pins were
Suaves.
perfectly smooth to the touch, like the finest quality jade.
Ah, eso
My
es
family
falso.
has seen much
Tiene que
jade
ser
pass through its hands in the
duro el
past, so
toque.
I am quite certain of my judgment in this matter.
Smooth to the touch.
Ay,
Finest
¿ocurre
quality
algo?
jade. No, it's nothing. I just need to re-examine a few things.
Sí.
Let's head over to Mr.
Ha de
Cross's.
ser falso, ¿no? Ha de ser falso al final. Ok, otra vez con Mr. Crossell. ¿Dónde queda este dude? Para acá, ¿no? No tan lejos, por lo menos. Crossell, ¿qué tramas tú?
Ah, Miss Yanfei,
Dinos la
you've
verdad.
returned. With Miss Jiqiao in tow, too, I see. How are the hairpins? I trust you're quite satisfied with them?
Ah,
About
se los
that.
perdió. Seguramente los robaron para hacer esta estafa. Realmente Crossell estafa a la gente
You
así.
lost them? Are you serious? Do you have any idea how expensive they were?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Truly, I am. I'll pay the
Esto suena bien
compensation
como
as per our
una estafa,
contract.
amigo. Así que uno podría
Free
decirte lo
Mora.
alquilo, me lo pagas y te lo robo
Do
y
you
me
have
pagas.
any idea what I had to go through to get my hands on that smaragdus jadeite? I just don't... Forget it. Talking won't bring them back. Since Miss Yanfei is here, I suppose we can just have her estimate the amount that needs to be paid.
¿Y por
No
qué ella?
problem. But before I can give an official estimate, I'll need to do a little market research. Ah, yes, and if I may just confirm again,
Ajá.
it was in fact genuine smaragdus jadeite inlaid into the
Era
hairpins,
auténtica,
correct?
¿verdad? Genuina,
Of
original.
course. Genuine
Nada
article
de
guaranteed, or I pay back
fakes.
10 times the value.
All right, understood.
No me,
I'll conduct
no
some
me la
market
compro,
research,
amigos. No me
and
la
once I'm
compro.
back, I'll provide an official assessment of the sum owed by Mr. Chow in compensation. Please wait here, Mr. Crossell.
Thank you very much. How could she lose my hairpins? She'd better pay every last mora that they're worth.
Looks like I'll have to find some way to raise that money.
No te preocupes, Insha. Vamos a
Please
resolver
wait,
esto.
Mr. Chow. I have something to discuss with you. It's not convenient to speak here, so let's find somewhere that we can sit and talk in more detail.